I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. And
was asleep amidst the trees. That's all asleep in the breeze. But when so light, I'm just wide awake.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Pretty sure the mic's on. It was earlier for the game stream of Elite Dangerous. So, yeah, it looks like the microphone's active here. Just don't have a webcam at the moment. It's just sitting at the office, so I don't have that handy, unfortunately. Anyways, just fired up the Witcher 3 for the first time on the Intel Coffee Lake CPU. Running a GTX 1080 non-TI, just the standard GTX 1080, so got 32 gigs of RAM, and running the operating system on an M2 1TB Samsung 960 EVO. So we'll just kind of see how things run here, make sure we crank everything up. Shadow quality, yeah, let's go ultra. Terrain quality, ultra. Water quality, ultra. Grass density, ultra. Texture quality, definitely ultra. Foliage, ultra. Detail level, ultra. Hardware cursor, I'm not quite sure what that does. Although now that I look at the cursor, maybe it's not even hardware rendered? I'm not quite sure what that means. Make sure it's saved everything. Okay. Yeah, looks like it. Okie dokie. Let's hit continue.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited. But something
Witcher
even
3 is
more
actually one of the more
important
beautiful
happened
games in my
from the
opinion. It's
Geralt learned
at least on
that Cirilla
PC.
is one time
They just
Lord
applied a
and
patch to
returned
the
from
PS4
afar.
version
She was
recently
in
that
danger.
allows it to run
He
at
was to
4K,
find
but
her at the Emperor's
as with
command
many
and Yennefer's
console
behest.
games, it's not running at native 4K, so it's not really 4K, even though it's outputting at 4K. So, yeah, I've just always really been a fan of how it looks on the PC version. Pretty decent textures. One of the really good things about it is the just the weather system and the just kind of the day and nighttime system that shows current weather and whatnot. Looks really good. Just, you know, the sunsets, sunrise, all that kind of stuff. Looks really good.
Shame I have no time.
So it's been a while since I've played Witcher, much less on PC, so just kind of
How
getting
might
back
I
into it.
serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Barbarians.
Alright, completed a quest apparently. Looks like another quest here. Let's find out. Want to get back out into the open world area? I don't feel like playing
See
Gwent
you.
right now. I would probably be embarrassingly bad at it. So let's follow the mini-map and leave this castle. Back on the world map. Continent view, hit middle. There we go. To return to the map of the region, press middle. Okay. To open the map of a given region, click on it. Wow. The directions in this game are like very specific and like annoyingly specific. Oh well. They could just say something like, click on it. Wow, what a concept. Okay, let's maybe figure out how do we actually travel somewhere? I think White Orchard is where you start out, right? Let's see, can we fast travel anywhere?
Geralt and Yennefer
There we
were
go.
reunited, but something even more important happened in
Just
the
want to get back somewhere out into the
Geralt
open world
learned that
area.
Cirilla, his
I was
one-time
stuck in
ward,
that
had
castle for a
returned
little
from
while
afar,
just due
and she
to
was in
some
danger.
mission, some
He
part of the
was to
story.
find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Just kind of want to see how it looks when you're running around with your horse out in the wild. Got the wind and everything, which is pretty cool. Seems to be running pretty well. I'm not sure what the FPS actually are like, but call the horse over. Where are you? What's the horse's name? Is it Scout? Oh, Roach. It's 5 letters. Cool. There's some emergency vehicles in the background. Hopefully you don't hear that too much, but... Oh, whoa, what is this? What am I carrying on the horse? What is that? Looks like a... Oh, it's the griffin head? Oh, it's the head of a griffin. I can see the bill on it. Or its snout. Interesting. I did not realize that I had the griffin head. I wonder if that's part of the mission. It probably is. Looks like the game wants me to travel to Velen, which I don't feel like doing right at the moment. Let's just kind of explore around here. Oh wow, the moon looks really, really cool. Check that out. Dang. Yeah, the graphics in this game are pretty good. I mean, you might notice there's some like jerkiness with the wind blowing the plants. Kind of takes away from the realism. But it only seems to be a problem on certain plants, like these white ones over here. Like this darker bush right here, directly in front of my horse now. That one doesn't seem to have that jerky
Let's
effect
go.
on it. So who knows why that's happening. I mean, the wind effects are cool and everything, but it's just some rendering bugs. Oh, there's some deer. Could probably hunt them. Let's see, maybe run around here and pick up some stuff. Ooh, quick access menu. If you have multiple items in your pockets, you can switch between them. Great. Change the bolts used with the crossbow. Cool. Fire damage. Gotta learn all the controls again. Let's see. Oh, I'm eating stuff that I probably don't really need to. Let's see. How do I cast whatever is currently selected? I'm not quite sure. Okay. I haven't played the PC version of this in a while. I only played the PlayStation version just for the sake of testing it out. I don't even know how to pull out the right sword. Number keys? No, the number keys are changing the sign that I have selected up in the top left. Oh, look at this, the deer's caught. Oh, that's too funny. Run, run, run. How do I kill it? Oh. I just literally punched the deer and it died. Once. Yay, meat. Eat it. Alright, let's get back to this. I think I can wait. I'm probably gonna go back to the village actually and just wait there. And then see how it looks during daytime. That's an abandoned village. Zoom out here a little. Ransacked. Let's just go back here. Well, maybe here. Custom waypoint.
That's it, Roach.
Just want to see what it looks like during the day. Maybe sunrise or sunset or something like that. Alright, let's just go around town here. By the way, is my audio working? Is anybody able to confirm in the chat? Let's hop off here. How do I wait? Jeez, I'm gonna have to pull out the actual key bindings here. How do I wait? Change objective. Unlock bindings. Draw sword. Oh, 1 and 2. Huh, that's weird. I was trying that earlier. Didn't seem to be working. So consumables are RFTY. RFTY. Quick access menu. Know that one. Cast sign. Oh, Q. I didn't even try that. Witcher senses. Parry. Okay, so how do I wait? Come on. Wait, like meditation or something like that. Quest panel. Gwent deck, glossary panel. I don't see a wait option here. Huh. Probably just missing it. Interact. Alright, let's just go into the main menu here. And so here, meditation, and we'll say wait until 5 a.m. That should be good. Strong alcohol was used for what?
Ah!
Oh. Good morning. Love the effect. Yeah, sounds pretty bright. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
This'll cool
Seems
the
to be
stuff
running
in heat.
decently. Doesn't this for some reason the motion in this game just seems very like harsh. It doesn't really seem like smooth motion, but I don't think the frame rate is necessarily that bad. There's a lot of detail in the textures, like in his clothing and whatnot. The wood, the rain on the wood. The water looks really good in this game too. Yeah, I don't know how to get the FPS counter in this game. I'm not even sure if it has it, but yeah, it's alright.
This'll cool the stuff in heat.
Oh, space. Yeah, all things considered, seems to be running pretty well. I know I tried it out in 4K before I had the Coffee Lake CPU, and it, you know, it's a little bit of a struggle, as with most 4K gaming, but I think the GTX 1080 Ti would probably do a better job. Try going underwater here. Come on, swim. Swim swiftly. Ah. When I try to go underwater, it keeps kicking back. It must not be very deep here. Go find a deeper area of this river. Oh, there we go. Looks decent. Let's meditate a little bit longer here. Get the sun up. Inventory? Meditation. Till maybe 7 a.m. Yeah, let's go to 6 for now. That didn't do much. Let's do meditation 7. let's try a couple more hours, just give the storm time to pass. There we go. Okay, well the storm hasn't totally passed, but now it's just clouds for the most part. Oh, it's Seattle. And I've got a little more light here, can kind of see more of what's going on. Yeah, all things considered, it looks pretty decent, running okay. Just, I don't know, something about the controls in this game, the camera just feels kind of muddy, a little bit too, almost like too precise, you know. Some games, like, actually one of the games I really loved the controls in is Doom. I actually fired that up earlier, I should have streamed a little bit of it, but, Doom has some really nice smooth controls. And,
You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
so that game is just really fun to play. Very active game, very smooth controls, pretty precise movements, great frame rates, honestly. Even at 4K, I don't know, Doom actually just runs pretty well in general, even on like mid-range graphics processors. I used to have a AMD RX 480, and even though I wasn't a huge fan of it, like Doom actually ran pretty well on it, surprisingly. Doom looks pretty good, like the textures are pretty good, and just the pace is really good. There's not really that many weird rendering bugs like you have in open world games like this. Should also figure out Dragon Age, but I don't think Dragon Age actually works at native 4K. Kind of annoying, Dragon Age Inquisition, but oh well. It's cool. Well, that's it for this test. Just trying out The Witcher here on the Coffee Lake i5 8400. Just seeing how performance is. See you guys.